Hello guys, this is PanzerMeister36, and today's video is going to be a channel update mainly on the modeling contest hosted by Tactical Jackalope, where the theme is top speed. I've got my build here, which is the T-34 76 1942, I'm pretty sure it is, from Cyber Hobby. It's an early one. As you can see, it's pretty much built up. It's been a week, and yeah, because this is actually a really nice kit. It's not all glued on right now. I'll just go over it quickly. Very simple design of the kit. It's not that many parts on here, but as you can see, I've had to do all these photo etch. Like, these are an option, obviously. All these things. And there's up here for the tow cable attachment there. You're also supposed to be able to do the same thing on the other side, but the tow cable that they supply you with is not long enough. As you can see, it doesn't reach there all the way, so I just got it tucked behind that box, which also has photo etch on it. You might be saying that's not a lot of photo etch, but that's a lot of photo etch for a stock kit that's a T-34. I didn't even put it all on. You can also do the front there, but those clamps on the front of the box. But it actually ends up looking worse, so don't do that. Same thing on this side here. Got a couple of those photo etch things. Also, you can put like straps through them and put some tracks in there, but I don't want to do that. Also had to fill the front there because I made a gash there with a clamp. I don't even know how. Also got the PE here for the back, which is something you should really go with. These ones here on the side don't really need to go with that. They're just there for extra detail. But this looks good, especially when you have the top deck on, like this, which I've damaged a bit on purpose. As you can see, you can see through it if you use the photo etch one, which looks really good, better than the molded solid one you can get. Yeah, I'll show you the holes I put in that. It looks just kind of banged up and it's bent a bit, you know. Also, there's more photo etch after I paint that gray. I'm gonna put this on. There's also some photo etch clamps, as you can see. Get those little slots like there and there, and there, and on this side there's photo etch for those. There's also a plastic option though. And the turret here, the turret took me about 45 minutes to build. It's easy. There's like the top, the sides, the bottom, the front, and then like the gun mantlet and stuff like that. And there's the hatch, and then the periscope things in the front and the top there, and then these lifting rings in the back plate. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy to build. Metal gun barrel is incredibly great. You get a plastic one-piece one in the kit, but it's got attachment points along it, so it's not really that great. Also, there is a full interior breech for the gun. Like stuff on the sides there. Actually, there is a stuff for the viewports in there, but I'm not bothering that. Yep. And actually, what you do also get is another turret. I just built this up because this is like 10 parts. But you do get this welded turret, as you can see. This one's cast, and this one's got like a plate there, and it's got welds on the side. So I thought maybe I could just use this as like buried in the ground or something like that. I don't really know. I just felt like building it. It took me like 10 minutes. That's pretty interesting though. So if you want, you could probably go with the welded turret, even though it's not really accurate for this hull. But if I want to build like a Tamiya kit, I've got an extra turret here that's probably a little better detailed. Also, I've damaged the fenders in case you didn't really see that earlier. You can see they're kind of banged up. Just carefully working with the pliers. These pliers have a texture on them, so what I do is I put a piece of metal or something between it, so that when I clamp it, it's actually clamping onto the metal, leaves the imprints on the metal, doesn't leave them on the fenders, but it can still grip perfectly fine. All damaged up there. All I've really got to do is the sides, the suspension, everything there, and I got to do like a box on the front there, kind of like this one, but bigger. Just a box on there with some photo etch and stuff, and then obviously the tracks take a little while. Really good kit actually. Although the instructions are not really that great. Problems, not really any, except the back. It didn't really fit very well, but that's the same thing with other kits. Also, you do get photo etch option for these grills here. Though don't go with it because it looks less detailed. I've done it on my SU-85, and it just looks worse than when you use these plastic ones because it just is a hole into the vehicle. And they don't really fit, they're too small for the holes. But I'll just show you the instructions here. Like for example, they've tried to compress this, sorry. The whole instruction is on this page, this page, this page, and then the underside of this one. That's it. They've tried to compress it so much, and look at all that. That's insane. Also, like these sub-assemblies, like, this one here, they show you how to build it. That one there is 3 parts. They just kind of, just like that. They don't show you Also, one of the parts can be like either way around. You don't know which way it's on. Also, there's some mislabeling. Also, the fact that there's like gasoline, diesel, and gasoline modifier, and all these things. It's way too cluttered. They only tell you to put the photo etch clamp things there on this side. Don't tell you about the other side. Don't put the front photo etch options there. It looks really bad. Yeah. Also, this is quite unclear. Yeah, this kit seems to be cobbled together from other parts. So you get so much in there, so much extra in here. You got another T-34. Also, you got these awesome tracks. They're early type tracks, but they're on a spur, so I won't use them. But I've gone with the gasoline version, so a bit interesting. It's got a slightly different rear plate. That's pretty much it for the update there. I'll probably have that finished up by the end of the week, and then I'll be able to paint it. I'm just gonna probably paint the inside of there sometime soon, maybe the front to make sure it's good. I'll do the wheels and the tracks then. Also, the T62, I didn't show it in the last update, but it is still finished, except for the tracks. The wheels are ready to be painted. They're separate, except for the inner one, so I can put the tracks on. As you can see, lots of ERA. Lots of it. All the turret here, individual parts, every single one. But it's not really that bad. There's only like one attachment point each. It's very well done. Even though it's a bit tedious, it's very well done. And then also I've got the tracks. I've still got these two sprues to go through, as you can see in here. I've got one side already done at the bottom there, all of them. And then I've got this bag here, which is this side going. Need about 97 per side. They're attached on 3 different parts. There's flash in every single one. It's pretty irritating. Yeah, but at least the instructions are, legible and not just insane. Yeah, there's a couple of errors in the instructions of every Dragon kit, I swear. Also, one new kit has been acquired. We bought a Sherman. It's upside down, but it is not an American Sherman. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's an American turned Russian, then turned German. Butt Panzer, I think it's butt. I don't know. It's not butt Panzer. It's like brute Panzer or something. I don't know. But it means like captured Panzer, obviously. Pretty sure it's an M4A2, so I think it might be a Russian one. I'm not exactly certain about that. But that kind of seems reasonable because the Russians got a lot of M4A2s. But this kit, pretty good price. You got the DS tracks in there and some photo etch. It's pretty nice. I built their M4A1. It's a good kit except for the photo etch for these options and the tools are kind of bad too. I kind of want to get a 50 cal to put on the top there. That'd be interesting. But I've got some Russian decals I'm going to put on it. I'm not going to go for the German one. I'm also not going to do a review of this because Geeky Rocket did a review. If you haven't checked out his channel, Geeky Rocket is a awesome modeling channel. He's a great guy. Awesome videos so far. And he did an excellent review on this, so I went out and bought it. I was looking at it, but I wasn't sure how good it was, so after I saw his review, I was like, alright, I'm going to go buy it. And so we might do a buddy build of it sometime soon. But it looks like a really nice kit. Kind of like the T-34 here, not really a super complicated, well, at least this aspect of it isn't complicated. This aspect, though, is quite complicated. There we go. So, that's basically it. Nothing else really happened. Still working on the Panzer IV ambush camouflage that I haven't been able to paint much recently. Yeah, that's my update. I do really recommend Dragon's T-34 kits, though. They're very nice kits. The plastic probably took about 3 hours so far. This is like an hour, and the hull's probably about 2 hours, but then the photo etch clamps there is probably another 2 hours on all the sides and everything. But you don't really have to do those. It looks acceptable without them. So you can really build these probably a Dragon T-34 in a weekend. Don't quote me on that though, but yeah, so thanks for watching my update, guys. That's basically it, yeah.